It me, Uttermost Ghost, your friendly host, broadcasting to you from this dear post to entertain you to the utmost to the most I am possibly able upon this day. I'm very eepy today. It's warm. It's warm possum melting. Possum melting. We have a heat warning where we live. That's not gonna be fun. Ghostie's not gonna have fun. I'm gonna be stuck in the office all day. I won't get to hang out with Goji despite the fact that she's off. I won't be able to just like look over and be like, man, I have a handsome husband. He's right there. I love him. Too warm. Be warmed by me. I'm dying. I'm dying, chat. I'm not dying. I lied. I'm not dying. I'm alive. I'm alive. Ah! I am alive and I'm here to play video games in your general direction. But before we get to the video games, I have an announcement. I'm putting out a book. I mean, to be fair, it's a novella. It's not a full novel. So it's a shorter book. But it's still a book. I wrote it back in 2021 before I started live streaming. And actually, initially when I launched streaming, I was like, yeah, and I'm gonna tell people about this book I'm gonna put out. And then like I got scared and I didn't put it out. I got scared. And so I just kept it in a drawer. Well, not a literal drawer, in a computer drawer. And I worked on it. And I edited it. And I mean, honestly, I think it's the best that I could do at when it was 2021. I 100% believe that it is the best that I could do back then. I think I could do better now. Almost ever. Rewriting forever is a bad idea. So what I did instead was I edited it and made sure the sentences were okay and there were no glaring plot holes. And then I confirmed with the artist for the cover that I could still use the art, and yeah. Now it's coming out on September 30th, hopefully. Hi, Rans. I'm not published yet, theoretically. How are you, by the way? Also, I'm fighting Amazon. So I know I'm so tired, so it sounds a little out of it. I had coffee this morning. And I'm still well, like, okay, so here's the thing. I had coffee this morning and I don't know.
To be last.
Oh, darn, thank you for being last. And thank you for being first right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm kind of like going back and forth on my chair. Okay, well, I hope you have a good day at work, or at least a fast day if it's not a good day. So I do have like the energy from the coffee. I have the energy from the coffee, like the I need to do things, but it's warm and my brain is tired. I also had a really active dream last night. Like, I had a dream that I was getting a tattoo. You're at 7 hours and just one more to go. You got this, Rans. I believe in you. But somehow someone stole my phone, and then the tattoo artist got mad at me that somebody stole my phone. So instead of getting a tattoo, I went on a quest underneath the world with this old lady. Yeah, it was a long dream, and I'm not really sure what it was. Why? But yeah, so the book. It's currently up for pre-order. So if you use exclamation mark book like this, you get the pre-order thing for the ebook. The physical copy will be out on September 30th. You can't pre-order it, the physical copy, which I'm sad about. I wish you could. And as you can tell, it is on Amazon. Why is it on Amazon when I dislike Amazon? Well, because for an independent author who has no backing other than themselves, this is the best option. Ghostie, couldn't you go and send in your book to publishers? Yeah, but if I'm entirely honest with you, the last time I submitted book to publishers, it was a really bad time. And I don't mean like, nobody wanted it. People wanted my stuff. They just really didn't, like, they wanted it to be their stuff instead of my stuff. So I didn't enjoy that. Like, I had, in a previous life, I had a whole dystopian series published. It was actually during the time of, like, the Hunger Games stuff. I had a series out as well, and it was fine, but because the Hunger Games was super popular, and they had like the big reveal that it's actually happening in North America, and this dystopic future for North America. My publisher decided that my book also took place in a dystopic future of North America. And I was like, it doesn't. And they were like, no, but this will be good for marketing. I'm like, well, it literally takes place on not Earth, and there are not humans involved in this. I'm not re-putting out that series, by the way. I technically have the rights to do that, because I got my rights back. So I own that series, but I'm not putting it out again. I wrote it when I was 18, and then I got like... When did I write when I was 18? I feel like I wrote it when I was young. No, maybe it was 18. Wait, the Hunger Games came out before I was 18. It was probably during the dystopian rush that followed the Hunger Games. I just remembered that it, like, the publisher really wanted me to do a thing, and I was like, no. Either here, it's easier to label a book as adventure or drama than fantasy. Exactly. Well, okay, so technically untrue about placement for that, because people will look for that genre, right? However, there's less stigma attached to drama and adventure than fantasy, because people will look at sci-fi and fantasy specifically as kind of like lower brow entertainment than drama or modern fiction or adventure fiction, even though technically that's not true at all. And then, of course, the lowest rung that people look at is like, romance. But romance actually is pretty good Romance can be thought-provoking if it's the correct romance. I don't think there's anything wrong with reading it. I just think people look at readers and they're like, ugh, gross, degenerate. But honestly, as long as it's like not a book for 3-year-olds if you're above the age of 3, I think that's fine. Nothing wrong with enjoying whatever you like. Anyway, the novella I'm putting out, people don't look at fantasy. Yes, they do search for like action, romance, and stuff. Which is why it's important to choose your keywords purposefully. Choose them while you're writing on a porpoise. Create water, summon porpoise, fixes all problems. It doesn't. Never had a problem fixed that way, but you know, one can hope. I decided the first D&D game I ever played, I decided I wanted to fix a problem with create water, summon porpoise. And I've not yet gotten to do that. I've never gotten to create water, summon porpoise. Yes, you could, Altarian. You could. But yeah, so, the novella I'm putting out is sci-fi horror. I've always loved both sci-fi and horror. This is much more, inspired by things like Kazuhiro Otomo's Memories, specifically Magnetic Rose, and sort of that kind of stuff, A Ghost in the Shell, sort of inspiration. Please note, I didn't know anything about the Alien franchise when I wrote this book. This is not the book that I have written since I've been informed about this. Hello, Serogios. Though it does take place in the same universe. Really drawing out a map for your players. You're going, yay, let's go. I believe in you, Altarian. But yeah, so now I can tell you about the fight I'm having with Amazon. Okay? So a couple days ago, thank you for the head pats. A couple days ago, I set up the book. I put it up for pre-order. I posted on Blue Sky. I posted it in the Discord. I was like, yay, I'm gonna put it out and it's gonna be good. Also, by the way, I do have an audiobook in the works for it. So for those of you who prefer audiobooks, that is coming. But, okay, so I put it out. The very next day, I get an email from Amazon. And I thought about reading it out for you because I was like, ha. But then I realized that's probably not the play. So I'm gonna summarize it. Amazon is like, hey buddy, so now we're gonna require authors and publishers to submit their actual government ID to Amazon so we can put it in a persona database to verify that you are who you say you are. And I'm like, you have my banking details, my social insurance number, my address, and my phone number. The fuck do you want my government ID for? And so I am currently 3 supervisors deep because I keep getting passed on to a higher level supervisor. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. This is worldwide. And according to these help people, it has nothing to do with the UK. Okay, so what does it have to do with? You know what it has to do with? You know what it fucking has to do with? They want to put all of us in a persona database. And look, here's the thing. I'm not dumb enough to think my information's not already in there. I am a person. I travel. I used to. No, because here's the thing, Altarian. Here's the thing. Well, I think that their motives are attached to the fact that the US government has made noise about wanting everybody to be filtered through their persona, specifically this company called Persona, their databases. That's the thing that I'm side-eyeing. The fact if it was, because I asked specifically if it was to do with the UK. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Tyne. Hello, Belsie. How's it going? That's exactly what I mean. And so I get that, you know, I've traveled, I have government IDs. Also, the US totally knows exactly who I am because I got rid of my citizenship almost a year ago. So I actually have a personal Fed that will follow me for the next about 4 years and change. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. It would not surprise me if they did. So I'm not under any assumption that I currently have anonymity. However, I am side-eyeing the fact that they're by the way, we're doing this across everybody for KDP, and if you don't do it, we'll delete your account on August 13th. I'm really? And so I've been asking them why. And they're to protect you from hackers. I'm how will this protect me from hackers? Are you do you intend to have a live feed of me every time I log into this platform? Do I need to show you my ID every time I log into this platform? I would like to know. And, yes, exactly. The US has enough money for this sort of out-of-country tracking, but can't have their government funded emergency services. Yeah. Well, not only that, we won't get into politics. We're not going to get into politics. Well, I mean, here's the thing. This is coming. On August 13th, we already know Google is going to start asking people to submit their IDs. Twitch will probably start asking people soon. Across the world. So we already know this. I'm not happy about it. And the only reason I'm considering doing it is because I already said, did thing for pre-order. People have already pre-ordered. I don't want to be an asshole. And be like, by the way, I am fighting with them and therefore your pre-order is invalid. Like, I don't bank on my phone. I don't keep payment operators on my phone. I don't really leave the house. The only webcam that I have pointed at me is the one that's tracking via VC Face. Most of my devices don't have cameras, and if they have cameras, they're like my phone that has a sticker over the cameras. Like, we don't do smart TVs. We elected not to buy a Switch 2, even though I did save up for one. We elected not to because fuck you. I like having some cash monies and not just cards, but you know, I don't really leave the house, so it's fine. The fuck you need my ID for, Amazon? The fuck do you need my ID for? You're not gonna ask for it every time I log in. We already know this, because you're just gonna have it and then you're gonna put it into a Persona database and then they'll have it, which I mean, they probably already have it, let's be honest. But I don't like voluntarily submitting to it. They have it under protest. They don't have it because I gave it to them. And ultimately, this can be boiled down to small possum screams at cloud. But like,
oh boy, what flavor?
Hi, Zell, thank you for 100 bits. How are you, by the way? I'm still laughing that someone tried to tell you they have pictures. Yes! Yes! I've had that one. I sent a screenshot of that to Mauser, actually. This was a while back. Let's see if I can find it. Because the thing, no, I won't be able to find it. I talk to Mauser quite consistently. I'm not going to be able to find this shit. It was weeks ago. I'm not going to be able to find this shit. And I've probably deleted those. License flow, heck yeah, let's go. But yeah, I've gotten those emails. I've gotten the emails of like, you know, you don't know me, but I know you very well. I've been watching you for the past several weeks via webcam, and I've caught you jacking off to things that are unspeakable. And I'm like, no, you haven't. First off, I don't have a dick. And second off, you don't have a webcam feed on me, because the only webcam I have is attached to my streaming PC, and it's covered unless I turn on the streaming PC and I'm gonna stream. I have a cute little post-it note of an possum that I put over the streaming PC's webcam if the streaming PC is on, but I'm not streaming or recording. They told me that I needed to pay them money and not to contact the FBI or something. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm in Canada. Why the fuck would I contact the FBI? I'd contact the RCMP if I contacted anyone, but this isn't even real. Hello, I'm merely a fun advantage. I've also gotten the one that's like, God has told me to reach out to you.
Is first.
Thank you for being first currently. I love the one that's like, God told me to reach out to you and give you $4 million, but I need your bank information. Like, fuck you. Lizel, thank you for being here for 5 streams. I really appreciate it. So that one was fun. I thought about replying, and then I just laughed at it and sent a screenshot to Bowser about it and deleted it. That's what I did with that one. I also get crazy emails to my streaming email because I have a, you know, outermostghost@protonmail.com for business emails. Get some crazy ones in that one of people being like, hey, do you want to do this? And it's always something like a, you know, a crypto scam or like like a lot of people are like, hey, do you want to do OnlyFans? And I'm like, no, because the one time I applied to be on OnlyFans because I had an idea. I told you guys about this. This was like years ago. When I first started streaming, I wanted to open an OnlyFans, but the OnlyFans would just be me taking a picture of my plant every day and posting it. I was gonna call it OnlyPlants, and I submitted this idea to OnlyFans, and they said no. So no, I don't want to start an OnlyFans because you guys didn't want my OnlyPlants. And what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do without wanting only plants? I want only plants. And then, you know, other people are like, join plants. I'm like, they also probably wouldn't want my plants. I can't just submit pictures of plants over and over again because people will be upset. They just weren't ready for possum ideas, okay? They just weren't ready for possum ideas. So yeah, I mean, despite what I hate about all this, I'll probably submit my government issued ID to the Amazons just so that I can put out books. Because I actually don't have the money. I think you have to put down money to do Ingram Spark. Like, at least for printed books. I don't think you have to put down money for ebooks, but you would for printed books. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a broke possum. I'm a broke possum, and I can only fundraise for small things at a time. Speaking of which, I know it's not August yet. August starts tomorrow. I won't be live tomorrow. But I was gonna make this announcement in August, but I'm gonna make it now instead because it's July 31st, and that's close enough to August. Possibly to June, exactly. In September, I'm gonna be raising money for specifically for 3.0. I have already paid for quite a bit, but there's the last few things. And I would like a little bit of help so that we can make it happen sooner. Everything that you guys have been giving me has been going into the 3.0. I already have my new background, which I'm super excited about. The turnaround reference is almost done. Goji's gonna be doing the 3D model. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I need like a little bit more. It's not even a crazy amount, and I figure we can do it in September because September is easier for you guys. And hopefully we can have like a lot of fun. I'm gonna be live every day in September that I can to raise money for it. And I hope you guys will join me and help. Because I would like to do the best job that I'm able to for 3.0 so that I can give you guys the best new possum. Yeah. I still gotta get like intro and outro stuff. There's a completely new overlay and logo, and then new emotes, both static and animated, that we gotta do. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all for the announcements. But yeah, I will probably still have to give Amazon my thing just so that we can put out possum books. Note that these books so far have no possums in them. These books have no possums within them so far. The one that is coming out is, like I said, space horror, sci-fi horror. Hello, Anumra Bees, how are you? But there are no possums in this book or the next one that's coming out. Actually, I don't think there are any possums in any of the books I'm writing that are coming up. But I would eventually like to make a children's book style illustrated one for the Possum Night for Posmus. I'd like to do that sometime. Okay, I think we're done. Should have a nod somewhere, surely. Well, not in this one. Not in this one. There is in the book that comes out, not this first one, but the one that will come out after that. There is an emotional support knife. There is an emotional support knife that is obtained by the main character. So that will be a thing. Not in this comic book, but the one that'll come out probably early next year. Support the knife. Yeah. Gotta have an emotional support knife. Let's get into playing Fallout New Vegas. We gotta do a couple things before we actually enter the Sierra Madre proper. Cause we gotta get a couple of those post office box thingies so that we can send our gold to them. Cause here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Cask of Amontillado Elijah, but on top of a Cask of Amontillado-ing him, on top of that, we're gonna steal all of the gold bars. We're gonna steal every single gold bar. We should probably put away the sonic emitter. But we're keeping the canine gun. Because I love him.
And then you gotta figure that the no's and the don'ts of life is to make you stronger. And a satisfied man is an
Can I leave from up here? Yeah. We have like no. Wow, New Vegas Trivia 1. Did you know that any mods bought from the Gunrunner's Arsenal only work with Gunrunner's Arsenal weapons? I did not actually. I did not know that. Let me check where exactly we need to go. So what we might do... Okay, here's what we might do. This might be a weird thing that we have to... We might have to go and do Prem. We're gonna go and do Prem. We're gonna start... We're actually gonna do some of main quest. Oh wait, maybe we should go talk to this guy first. We are not going to give Prem to the NCR, by the way. We're gonna get Myers. We're gonna get Myers. And then...
Trolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Not the drop boxes, it's something else. Hey, Mr. Hayes. Hayes!
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the new... We were...
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I guess we should... We have... By the way, this is just gonna be on our list forever. Cause we screwed it up so that we could,
Hey.
so that we could, level up more quickly. So we're gonna go do Prem. And they hide in Nipton and things like that. Hee hee, I am so sneaky. Shifty eyes, loud sweating. You will never meet a sneakier possum than I. Did I find the Gunrunner's Arsenal? Did I find that? I don't remember whether I found it. I'm taking that. Mine. I just realized we don't have to do this. Because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not dumb... There we go. Because we're not actually trying.
Are you ready to die? You like the sight of your own blood?
I have a quest to fix the window that I can't complete because I moved house and don't have access to that window IRL. Fair. Fair. I'm pretty sure that Gunrunners is just like close by, isn't it? Isn't Gunrunners like super close to Crimson Caravan? I probably have yes. I probably have side quests. I don't
Welcome, sir or madam.
know what brains are. Look, I'll figure it out eventually. I promise. I promise my brain will work one day. Maybe. Okay, maybe I don't promise that, but I could theoretically see it happening one day. Fallout New Vegas Trivia 2. Originally, the game was planned to have romance as an option. That was scrapped. The remnants can still be seen in the companions. Out of all humans, there are 2 men and 2 women. Each gender has a straight and gay-oriented one. It is true. Romance! I want the 12.7. Thank you. And then, is there anything else? I don't think so. Okay, goodbye.
Come back and see us again.
No. Well, here's a problem I'm gonna have. I don't remember where... those things are. Ah, well. Worst to worst, I just, you know, walk while I am off stream. Herp! I shouldn't ask what's up with her arm. That's rude. Right? It would be rude to be like, hey, the fuck's up with your arm? It's fucking weird, right? I shouldn't feel as like invincible as I feel right now. But I do feel kind of invincible. Like, a Deathclaw could totally still shred me, right? But lots of these low-level guys can't. Hi, Overspawn. I'm not a very romance-heavy girl myself. So I'm not sad about the non-inclusion. It does not make me upset as an opossum. Well, also because it's like, why would I want it? April, thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering your steamer. It is a good feeling. Hydrate the melting possum, exactly. Too warm for Ghostie. You're like, why is it too warm for Ghostie? And the answer is simple. It's too warm for Ghostie cause it's too warm. Ghostie's melting. Ghostie's melting in real time. So I'm about to sneeze, and then I'm also not gonna. It is going to. I don't know what this is in Fahrenheit. It's gonna get to 32 degrees Celsius, supposedly. Or somewhere around that. You guys know what that is in Fahrenheit, you can tell me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die. That's why I'm living in the office, because the office has a window unit. The office has a window unit. Like a portable AC. So, I'm gonna die. It was like 24 degrees in the house when we woke up. And you can be like, Ghostie, why can't you handle heat? Aren't you originally from Texas? And yeah, I am originally from Texas. But I didn't have as much brain damage back then, and we didn't know that the heat was causing an issue. Yeah, there's supposed to be rain eventually. We're kind of going through things a little backwards because I'm not actually doing main quest at all. But that's just because we're trying to only do DLCs, doing a hardcore DLC run. But heavy rain today? No! I don't know when it's supposed to rain again where we live. I haven't checked. But what I'm saddest about is that I'm not gonna be able to just be close to Goji all day. Cause Goji took this week off. Yeah, what about DLC run? More trivia? I'm so excited that Dead Money is my favorite DLC. Dead Money is my favorite DLC. It's just, those are my vibes, and I like them. I think it's a very good story. Fucking Cazador's over there, and I'm upset by it. Cazador's here too? Fuck you, Cazador's! Okay, enjoy your lick. I do like the ghost town. It makes me happy. We can now rapidly approach Comfy and my comfiest spot in the game. I do need to make a compilation or something of, what was it, on not this past Monday, but the one before that, where I was just screaming at people and calling them bitches in Oblivion and telling them not to run from me. I need to do that and then upload it to YouTube saying Ghostie rapidly approaching Comfy. That's what Ghostie should do. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of energy. Especially not right now. Especially not right now. Ugh. Maybe one day, but not right now. Yeah, we also will be we will have all of our stuff left here. Look at this man. He's who will be soon. Okay, before we go in, it looks like their dad's coming. So, I am gonna drop a hard save so that we don't die. That's foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is a literary device that. Alright, chat, we're gonna go on a break. Please get yourself a snack, a drink, stretch your leggies. I will see you in a moment. Bye! I have returned! Hello, Mauser. How are you if you're still here? Before we get back to the game, I just wanted to say some quick stuff real fast. Thank you to everybody who supports me over on Patreon, but more specifically, thank you to the people who support me at the $5 tier or more who are currently via Zelle, King Necros, Platform Platypus, and Goshushul. I really appreciate you guys and all your support. Also, if you want to pre-order the ebook of my upcoming novella, !book in the chat, and you will get the thing. Also, we have a Discord if you want to join the Discord, !Discord. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys all being here. We are 4 followers away from Ghostie getting a burger. That's right. If there are more Find Vendor, hello. How are you? Hold on. Hold on. What? What level are we? $25. Dead Mine takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland. One-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes your health over time. Companions are more valuable, vulnerable, and so are you. I've never played this hardcore. Well, we're gonna play this hardcore. Let's find out if I still love this when I'm done. Thank you for that hydrate, Faisal. Thank you for watching your streamer. Thank you for that stretch. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. There he is. He is here. Ah, puppy dog.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud, a bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom.
Yeah.
The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future. Not just for the world, but for all who came to its door.
Yeah.
A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity.
Yay!
Still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
Yay! Elijah's never gonna let go. We're gonna make sure of that, motherfucker.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Good. From now on, when I talk, listen.
That's
And
great.
follow my instructions.
I'm
Play
gonna cast
stupid, play
Kumamanti.
clever.
I know
Make the
you.
mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
I'm gonna steal all of the gold bars, and I'm gonna seal you inside of a thing, and you're gonna die slowly over time, and it'll be great. We'll be friends forever.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside,
We're
avoid
gonna
its
find
traps.
God and
You
Dog.
need to gather a team. As I found,
We're gonna be
one
friends with
cannot do it alone.
Dean, and we're gonna be friends with Christine. Not alone then.
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Father
If that's what it takes to
Elijah.
make you cooperate, so be it.
This is a bad idea because you've been using Dog to get people for like a while now, right? And then you put the collar on Dog. And why the fuck would you do that? You're dumb. Alright, so find the other 3 people with bomb collars and bring them back here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you.
Okay.
Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
No, you won't. Who are the people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller, unknown. Although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
I don't think you should have put a collar on Dog, if I'm honest with you, Father Elijah. I think that's just mean, because he's a good boy.
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you. Caller unknown.
What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one. Turned them into a super mutant long ago.
Oh. Okay.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you... I've downloaded instructions.
I didn't
on an
mean to
audio
click
log
that.
to your
I'm sorry,
Pip-Boy
sir.
In case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
This man! This man thinks I'm illiterate! Chat, he doesn't know I wrote a book. He doesn't know I'm gonna have a published book at the end of this. He doesn't know. This is true, and when we try to be literate, Eve, the xenomorph, kills us. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense that people don't realize we are literate. Maybe we should open a school for possums. We're already gonna open up a school for bees so that we can teach them how to count. So we should open schools for possums. Sugar bombs are gonna be our best bet here because they are more.
Outside, you may notice your vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud. Eat your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death.
I was looking for Cachino ship. Shell Passion Fiction number 58. Possums are literate, but they act as if they can't read because Steve will eat them if they read openly. It's true. It's true. Steve hurts us if we read in front of him. Eve doesn't like that opossums can read. Hi, Tiberius! Chris, how are you? Been a while. Learn to read upside down so you can. You're right. Oh my god, we're gonna have to do that. We are not a melee build, but we're gonna have to be a melee build for a little bit. Wait, we have a hollow rifle.
Difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
We have a hollow rifle. Ah. Well, thank you. I need to talk to you more, cause you're cool and I like you. And Tom. We have to kill him. I love the hollow rifle. The hollow rifle is my favorite weapon. Even though I don't even think it's the best weapon. We need to get these because even after we leave, we can use the, there's a thing in the, help me 1 second. In the bunker. In the bunker that we can use the chips on, and it will give us things. So, for whatever reason, I guess I can hear now.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Okay. So, this is one of those times I'm gonna have to actually turn on radio. Otherwise, we're fucked. We've seen an old Babar animation where he calls a classmate out. Hey dude, your book is upside down. The classmate replies, it's okay, I can recite this book backwards upside down. If needed, it's my favorite.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah, you ate your collar, you weirdo. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see him these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Nothing much to report, pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming in tonight, poor bastard. Setting up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up. And left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage to anyone to pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Once bought a Sherlock Holmes book in French because you thought you knew it well enough to follow the plot. I know. have one book in French in my house, Le Petit Prince. And I believe that it is one of those easier to understand and memorize. So you're supposed to use it to more easily like learn at least simple like sentence structure. But it's been over a decade since I tried to practice my French properly. Turned off subtitles on Wakfu. Tried to watch an episode and was humbled to realize you do not know enough French to understand. What do you mean? You're married to a French woman. Left the radio room downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. Way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me. Oh, skull. Man, I need to hang out with you guys again.
Turn the noise off.
I'm doing my best. We're gonna do some fixing and some reading. Actually, these experiences. I don't think lobotomized is gonna be it. Experiment. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce and told him so. He claims we're getting an automated system that would confiscate items even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about the items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Other time you chose language as German when installing a game because you thought it was simple enough, could intuit the controls, you could not. Yeah, German's one of those ones that if you're a native English speaker, you think is going to be super easy. But it is actually a different language, shocking only those who didn't think it through well enough. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Rick. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. Asked him about watching the construction crews. He said that was a villa matter. Great. That means the prick runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. He gets the disapproving looks when he sees the hard stuff. How evil? I think that you should play it more as a, I think people should get to have fun. Whatever that means to you or to them. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what your guys want. I mean, I'm still waiting for a DM to really do the hard stuff to a character that I make. Oh, knife.
Cage, hiding downstairs.
I do love knives. Ooh, and smash. If you say two of them enjoy their characters suffering and the third one is, I was excited to see what. Yeah, go all in. Go all in. 100%.
Watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
100% it. As maximally evil as you can. Yes. Be maximally evil.
So
See, it's pretty nice because inside buildings were not constantly dying.
don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
Fine, it's fine, dog. We got you.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Fine, God. We'll put dog in a cage. You'll be fine. I mean, you know I like my characters to get fucked up psychologically. It's just most people do it in a way that I don't particularly find engaging in that manner. They decide to be very, very like gentle hands. And Ghostie does not want the gentle hands. Ghostie wants you to fuck up the character. If it's appropriate. If it's appropriate. If it's not an appropriate time to fuck up the character, don't fuck up the character. It's all about timing, you know? All about timing.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice.
That's me in the
Can't take any
corner.
chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart,
That's me in the smart
clever.
light.
The key to
Eating
Dog's cage
all
is
the
simple.
pigeons.
Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
Then you and I, we can talk.
As an example, you managed to get one of these players in the game, though their character was going insane, and the same place made Tsukiko's character nearly commit party wipe. Yay! I love party wipe. Oversaw the street side vending machine installation today, all working mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure what the chips were Sinclair's idea. Only if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told the chief it would be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief and had the gala on his brain. Said Sinclair put construction of the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems, as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the cover. Chief did too. Told me to walk it off. Whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair is turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friends running the show. One good thing about the assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise too. Chief says more than that. Says Sinclair wants the villa to be reclusive. As long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or Chrisless gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here, though. Seems extreme, even for privacy. No. Oh, right, this is your Star Wars thing, right? Yeah, I want characters to have fun. I'm gonna get hungry though.
Dog, back in the
What
cage.
have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still,
Hi, God.
even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
Yeah, let's be brothers. Who locked you in that cage?
Locked myself in. Could feel myself letting go. Dogs howling, getting louder. It happens when he's hungry and no one's around to tell him no. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now,
I love him.
I want to know why.
In super mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy use.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you.
I'm a
Do
possum.
you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The
Excuse
bear
me.
trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
Looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again. Tugging like a leash. Interesting.
If that collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
How the hell did you or whoever eat one of these collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
I need to get you out of there.
No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collar shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him.
I really
And when
love
he
this
comes to see
character.
me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
If you don't come with me, you'll set up for collars.
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this
Spite
cell
play,
than have
spite
Dog
play,
follow him
spite
any
play,
longer.
spite play.
Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer.
I want my freedom too. Do you think I like having this collar on me?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre.
Xanatos
After
Gambit?
that,
I don't
their
understand what
freedom
that
wasn't
is.
important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
No.
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you?
Situation where you control
Even if you
all the
could
pieces
drag
and
Dog
thus
out
your
of his
opponent can't
cage,
win.
you still
Even
couldn't
your
get him out
death
of
ends in
this
their loss.
cage.
Well, I mean, yeah, a
I
little
put him
bit.
here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
I can't leave until we get through this.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
So you're the one who knows how I got to the villa.
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls. The click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves. any more than dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise.
Actually, I didn't hear shit because I turned off the radio, and so now I feel bad because it was really
Then
cool.
dog comes for you, drags you here.
You brought me here to the villa.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, dog does it. When the old man says fetch, dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know.
A trap for man. A man for traps?
Recent. Before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when dog was out of his cage. Free. Hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I only, no idea. I was unconscious the whole time.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Closer, like a family, like we used to. Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I'm dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once
I'm
you get
not.
acclimated
Okay, I'm
to the
kind of
Sierra
clumsy.
Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then
You
you'll
don't
be
know.
him, not
You
just
don't
his
know, Altarian. Some families could eat each other. That actually sounds like a really bad. This old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To dog, he is master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand.
It is
from the
true.
big
Some
empty,
families could eat each
and
other.
scorched by the sun.
Like how sometimes, after coitus, a female spider eats the male spider. Pushed by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
Out praying mantis half the time. Yeah, exactly. What's he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection. Of course I know.
So you know the way back?
The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home.
So why did you bring me here?
Me?
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without any sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
These radios we're using, so...
They were here when I arrived.
The alarm outside helps as well. You're doing?
Very good.
Hi, Vivian!
Yes. It's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a... As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
Ghost worship!
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here.
I'm doing okay, but I am melting a little bit.
The
I'm
one
getting
who
hungry
obeys
too, so
would
I
come
might
for
have
him.
to stop and find
Instead,
a way to
I
eat.
get you.
What if you couldn't get out?
Oh, I have the key. Always did. Hid it on the chain behind my neck.
Thank you
before
for
Dog
headbutt.
came bursting out, eating everything he could. Wanted to make sure whoever came to fetch Dog spoke to me first.
So you or Dog doesn't know the key's on him.
Dog and I don't share everything. What I know, he doesn't. What he knows, what little he knows, I don't.
Oh, thank you for
example,
the cookie.
Your arrival is a surprise. I wished that I could have remembered. I'm sure Dog knew. And
If you
when
guys
he's
want
feeding,
Ghostie to get a burger and
I
ice cream,
sometimes
then
have
we
to
need
find
4
out
more
about it later.
followers, so...
Now all there is to do is wait for my intended guest.
Okay.
Don't play stupid. I already... The old man upset. You're the...
Got to the villa. Brought me to the villa.
Must... No. I'm... And when...
And then I can order him. I bet he'd obey.
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here
I
for a
do.
reason.
I'm gonna be working
If he
on
could
getting
have
new
escaped,
emotes
he
as
would
well.
have.
I'm
So here
with
he
the
stays.
3.0. Yeah.
Yes, but
So it's
Dog
gonna be
doesn't know
fun.
that.
I'm gonna have
don't
a lot of
share
different
everything.
emotes, hopefully.
Sometimes it's a blessing. Sometimes it causes difficulties. Now I think it's a blessing. It keeps you on that side of the cage. Now,
Something tells me I could walk Dog through unlocking a door.
yes, you could. And once he was out, all starving and hungry, what do you think he would do then? Be careful what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. He'll tear you apart. He won't care if it kills you both.
If he hears the old man's voice, he'll do what the old man says.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
The old man's voice is on my Pip-Boy, just like yours.
You... Don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us?
I love
No.
him.
I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile...
God is a bit of a
easier
difficult
to
man
control.
to convince, but I
They
do
regret
love
this.
him.
This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight.
Just
in.
love him so much. Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here.
Yay!
You
Friendship.
don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Yay! Let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
Boast of stealth. Hell yeah, let's go.
Right behind you.
You're so cool, I love you.
No toxins in the air in here.
Okay, we're gonna pause, because ads are coming. But I don't have to go use the little possum room, so I'm gonna sit here, and we're gonna chat, during the ads, okay? I love this one! Only this one! And the opossum god. I love the opossum god. My god, it's opossum god. He lives up there in that tree with hissing and angry noise. My god, it's opossum god. The opossum god! And the dear lord. I need to really set in stone this pantheon. Really need to set it in stone. Because I think it's fun. It is so warm. No, Father Mountain Cod with a C. We need a cod. Chernabog? I don't understand. I think cods are interesting. Shifty eyes, loud sweating. I'm such a tired eye, you guys. Father Mountain Cod, Chernabog. That's a big... Oh! I like him. He is cute. He's cute. So I think we take God back to the place and we leave him there. And then I think we go get Dean next. And then I don't know. know. I might have to end pretty soon, but I'm gonna try and go for at least 30 more minutes. Also, like any other heavy metal group, having a good time and not being bothering anyone until church walks in and tells them they're bothering them by existing. It is true. It is true. As in the possum, it is I have to scream. Welcome back from ads, everybody who was in ads. Let's get back to the game. I'm gonna try to go for like 30 more minutes. I would like to get Dean.
I'll end you.
Before we finish. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We have to kill him. There we go. We have to go kill them because they wake up. Please, God, please stop. I don't want to be in the cinematic mode anymore. We have to kill this man.
That boy, maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
I don't think I would want to have... I don't think I would want to live in the reality of the company store thing.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Like, it makes me uncomfortable to think of having to live only by what a company would want to give to me. Mostly because I don't think people would want to give me things.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Calm your shit. Calm your shit, God. Calm your shit. Look, in what other world do you get to tell God to calm his shit? We're gonna try and get... Yeah, we're gonna get 2 of those.
Those machines feed on Sierra Madre chips.
They do.
There's codes that unlock other things, too.
Hey, let's talk.
If it isn't the
time for us to part our ways. Yes, I'm sure.
I'll make more progress on...
Dog has gone to the Villa Fountain. God and Dog has gone to the Villa Fountain. In Sacrifice, you get to tell like 6 gods to calm their shits. And when you do, you tell them they all, cause they all need you. Okay. Dean Domino! I love Dean Domino. He's such a piece of shit. hey, look, it's a naked mole rat. Oh man, am I sure glad. Am I sure glad that I have my phobia safe mod. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
No. Can't make me. I'm too pretty. Also, I have the thing where I yeah. I don't know what sacrifice even is, if I'm honest with you. There once was a cat with a hungry belly. The name of the cat was Whiskers Jelly. His throat was dry and his bowl was bare. Yummy fairy cats meow. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty numbs. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. Well, Jelly got his boys and they gathered round. They scattered seeds from a sack they found. Loaves of seeds they spread on the ground. Bring small critters a boot. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty numbs. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. Well, the gang was bored and morale had dipped. To one of the seeds grew green catnip. Sniffed in their snacks and they all got ripped. They all had a meal that night. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty numbs. One day when I'm losing. When the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. Their heads were hung when the morn was nigh. Nip was strong and they all got high. Bells were shrunk and their bowls still dry. Bring some mice today. Soon may the kittyman come with birds and mice and some tasty numbs. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full. Old PC game mixed between third person, action, and RTS. Okay. I guess I should I guess I should eat my doctor's bag. I should wear my doctor's bag. I'm very good at this. But yeah, this is one of the ones you do need to do later on. I always want to do it first because I love it, but it is probably one of the least favorite things. Disarm chipwire. Pure. Leave that one still back. This place is horribly irradiated, just so you know. Hollow rifle, even though I don't have many. What's horribly rated? It is horribly irradiated. You're not wrong. You know, I'm actually gonna start leaving these things so that I can lead these mans through them. I think it would have like it would have a negative review. It would have a negative review on wherever places are reviewed. I don't know where places are reviewed in this, but wherever it is, it would have a negative review. People would be like, I came here to gamble, and some asshole put a collar on my neck, and I'm not even into BDSM. I'm not even into BDSM, and this guy just put a collar on my neck and told me I'm gonna do what he says or I'm gonna die.
At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker.
Why did I take the pilot light? Excuse me.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Hi, Dean.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here?
Yeah.
Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing.
I am still breathing.
By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable.
So, okay, so here's the thing about Dean.
The cushion's just for show.
Here's the thing about Dean. See this explosive thing right here? Thing about Dean is you have to not show him up if you don't want to make an enemy of him later on. What are you talking about?
Might be a bit rude, but that chair you're sitting in, it's got a shaped charge in the seat cushions. Get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red.
I do love cherry pie.
Let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
Do we have to not do things like this? Look. I need your help getting into the Sierra Madre.
Oh, of course you do. Now it's like we're married with these
Yeah.
big wedding rings around our necks.
At least engaged.
So why don't you hear my proposal first?
Never take. Yeah, like it's actually better with Dean to not in this opening dialogue. Just do not choose any like speech or anything options.
I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you
Even though that speech option seems like you're being super nice,
so whatever's going
he
on,
might take offense to it.
if you're part of all
Like
this,
after this conversation, you can do skill checks with him, but not before. I'll cooperate. What do you want?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when the odds are in our favor. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than his. And it's in the hole. You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
I'm in. If that's all, let's head out.
All right, partner.
Yay! Unclean living perk! Perk grants you a short period of time before you start taking damage inside the toxic cloud. And...
You
yay!
don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see? This crouching's hell on my knees.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I feel like we have to, like... hop
Going to be
over.
sad to leave the residential district. Well, not really. I can help you in the cloud. Not for long, though.
Thank you. Just always be nice to Dean. Never try and show him up. 'Cause he'll be sad. I'm gonna have to buy some more healing. When that your choice of not going in guns blazing has made this into a stealth game. That doesn't sound too bad. Try crouch walking for 10 minutes straight and then say that, yeah.
Paris. Paris.
Unconscious. Yes. That certainly looks unconscious to me. That's leveling up this, but it would actually do better to do this currently. You've gained 1% earned experience per level. Ooh. Horror is one that I do love taking. Maybe, but honestly, Lessons Learned is really good too, though. And I don't actually do very well at the... There's so much good stuff here. I'm gonna do this one. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong.
I found one of your stashes.
Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies, and I don't like taking chances.
Fair.
The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. And of course you show up putting your mitts on everything. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining much.
Okay, I had other questions.
You sure? I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know. That's, well, not very friendly.
Yes, I'm sure.
I can't say it hasn't been fun.
Yeah, so he is just gonna be over here
Touched
with...
by radiation, and you choose to spend your time here.
I don't think I can do stim packs yet. So we're just going to get a ton of this.
But you were too obsessed to let go.
I used to know a ventriloquist with more skill than you. At least he had the sense to know his own name without carving it into his chest.
Those two are gonna have fun. We're just gonna let them have fun together. I may stop soon though. Well, no, currently dog's not involved, so... Yeah.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. Hungry Ghostie. Also, this is the most, to me, this is the most annoying portion. Because I don't remember where all of the things are. One. I don't remember where everything is.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't
Can't
shoot
make
them.
me.
Attacking them is useless.
Alright, now we'll be able to get stimpaks out of the thing. Gas leak. Emitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some identified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into the source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. I had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to, he agreed to the request immediately. Goji, thank you. Goji brought me a sandwich. Then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were alright. Smells like egg. Yeah. It is egg. Eggu, eggu, eggu. Well, at least I won't be as fucked. Chat. Forever trapped, chat. Forever trapped. 5 ever trapped. 6 ever trapped. I think I was trying to level up repair so that we could repair Dr. Mobius's eye. So we'll have to do that. Heal. You're worse than your counterpart in the Big Empty.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Yeah, gotta find a way. Into the basement. Into the basement. Is this not the basement? Didn't you say go into the basement to fix this? Yay! We're gonna get Christine, and then I think we're gonna end. I like Christine. Christine's pretty cool. Exhaustion. Miskia's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering new autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. New programs for the autodocs ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. We've already spoken to the staff about the side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. They'd look into it. Gus says contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Yay! Sorry, Christine. I gotta get more stuff. Kill all couple lamps. Wait, what? Oh, it's not in this one. Okay. Call me Teds. I mean, she's been in there for how long? Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches your throat, then traces a scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. I'm here to help. She looks shaken and glances at the autodoc. She recoils, mouth open, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, her hands clenched into fists, her eyes narrow. She takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, drags a finger across her throat in slow motion. Okay, because she notices our collar. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. Don't do that, it's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She's surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns narrow eyes and slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're gonna get out of here. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. Shakes her head again, then draws along the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. Shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? Brown glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands and puts her... nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. There's a slow line between you. You're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. He studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly, gives a silent sigh. Nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Yay! I like Christine. Eating on a sandwich, hold on. Oh. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. The decayed speaker, if we stay too long near one, it'll go off. Taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. Taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast! Once at your pit boy, her collar, then your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself, shakes her head. Points at your collar, then hers. Okay. That'll work on any other collar? She frowns, shakes her head slowly, opens her mouth, then makes motion as if turning a dial and points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then points at the two of you, then the pit boy. But only between us. He nods, motions for you to go ahead. I like her. I love these NPCs. And by the way, as it turns out, I guess it wasn't as confusing for me as I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I remember spending forever trying to find her. First floor. We're fine. Share and share alike. Maybe it's the getting out of it that I get confused on. That would make sense. That would make sense why I get confused. Fine, guys. Just a little shrimp, that's all I can ever be, but I'm happy knowing that I will be okay. Maybe someday something will change. I'm happy with it, it's all I can ever be, but I'm happy knowing that I will be okay. Maybe someday something will change. Ah, 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 wow, wow. My health is low, you're right. Yeah, this is definitely the point at which I get confused. I say as I find the exit. Yay! We're gonna get stim packs. Okay, okay. We're gonna talk to Elijah.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
What's the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work? What was this, a warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Well. Well. That was a nasty little man. We're gonna save. We're gonna end here for today because I'm, you know, having a time. It's too warm for Ghostie. But I really do appreciate all of you for hanging out. Father Lucky, thank you for that follow. Thank you for receiving that ghost. I'm gonna send y'all over to a friend. We're not gonna be live tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. By the way, that means we are only 3 followers from Borger. But we will be back on Saturday. I'm thinking I'm just gonna play some crime scene cleaner. Thank you for stretch. And thank you for that hydrate thing for watching a streamer. I just feel like playing something chill like crime scene cleaner. So that's what we're gonna do. But let us raid. Let us see who is raid. Who is? You know, we could send you guys over to. Oh wait. I'm gonna send you guys over to Bippo. We're gonna be playing games with Bippo next week, so I should introduce you. Alright guys, have a wonderful day. Eat something delicious, hug someone or something you love. I hope to see you next time. But until then,